Sam's Medal by Mabel Costanduros and Michael Hogan. You've heard of Samuel Small, perhaps, a lad of bulldog breed, who saved his sergeant major's life, a most unusual deed. At Waterloo he fought and bled, and when the war was won, the king a medal struck for Sam because of what he'd done. So Sam comes up to Palace Gate in famous London town. A sentry wi' a busby hat was walking up and down. The sentry stopped and looked at Sam. "Excuse me, mate," said he, "might you be Private Samuel Small?" And Sam said, "Aye, that's me." "Well, got on in," said sentry sharp, and gave the gate a slam. "He's got thy medal, dear," asked King. "I know he has," said Sam. Well, Sam pushed open palace doors and stood in holy hush. He found himself inside a room all marble busts and plush. Archbishop, with a red-cocked hat and breeches white and blue, said, "Is your name Sam Small, my lad?" "It is," said Sam. "How do?" "Get on up," said Bishop sharp, like nursemaid wi' a pram. "He's got thy medal here as king." "I know he has," said Sam. Upstairs Sam met Prime Minister. A top hat on his head, his trousers they was velveteen. One leg was blue, one red. He looked at Sam all haughty like and said, "Sir, might you be a man called Private Samuel Small?" And Sam said, "Ah, that's me." "Well, don't keep king all night," he said. "Surprised at thee I am." "He's got thy medal there as king." "I know he has," said Sam. But when Sam came for king and queen, his oath he could not smother. For that sat king, one hand out Thorb and sceptre was in t'other. He grasped the situation like, and in less than half a jiff he gave a very smart salute and knocked his hat skew whiff. "You must be Private Samuel Small," said king. Said Sam, "Indeed I am. I've got a medal here for thee." "I know thou hast," said Sam. "Don't be impatient, Sam," said king. "Before 'tis handed you, there's certain grave formalities which must be gotten through. The VC's granted Samuel Small." The king began to read. "Who saved his sergeant major's life, a most unusual deed. Dragged him to safety under fire while serving in the line." "Now tell me, Sam, how came you do that deed both brave and fine?" "'Twere like this here," said Sam. "That sergeant major come towards our trenches very drunk, a waving jar at rum, and just as he was letting forth a loud triumphant shout, a darn great gun," excuse me, Queen, "went off and laid him out. I rushed and grabbed that precious jar. He seized me round the tum," your pardon, Queen, "so he got saved, as well as jar of rum. And if there'd been no rum," said king, "though death might sound his knell, thou wouldst have done that same brave deed." "I would," said Sam, "like hell." "Did you hear that?" said king to queen. She said, "Indeed I did." "Don't give him ruddy medal then." "And no, they never did."